What's going on, everybody? Back again with another video showing you how I went from a drawing to a printed shirt. This is my design here, the full render of it, and then I'm gonna show you right here. This is the process I took to turn it black and to be able to print on a transparency with the registration marks. Each layer would be a different color. So this would be a white layer, the colored layer, and yeah, just showing the registrations there, and then my black layer. So this is me just printing my transparencies off through the large format printer I have. I'm actually printing straight from Illustrator and it's coming out pretty dark. There's actually 3 transparencies. One I guess I didn't get the video of. And this is my exposure unit. I just typically set something on top of it that's pretty heavy with a towel in between. Then of course I'll go out and blow it out. And these are what I ended up with for my screens. They came out really well. I actually have a timer of 230 to 240 on the exposure unit. And this is me adding the ink to the screens. I use Rapid Cure ink. I get it off Amazon. They do have a website. I wouldn't recommend the white. The white ink is very thick. It doesn't work very well for, my screens or my prints. It's for some reason a little bit more thick than the colors they make. It doesn't really pull as well. But for the colors are very great inks. I would definitely recommend them for colored ink. So I'm going to be using 2 different colors here to kind of get a transition from yellow to orange. And the orange will actually be the color of the basketball on the design. And the black is just for the lines on the basketball. Get my flash dryer ready. I use parchment paper first for practice prints. Given it's going to have a transition, I'm going to run it a few times before I actually print on a shirt. But I get my parchment paper from Home Depot to have different sizes. This is actually the larger side that they sell. I do use the smaller size as well. I was kind of having an issue with this head here. It wasn't really coming down how it should and set into the placement very well. So I ended up switching that screen to a different head. But this would be the transition that I'm trying to get. So see, it's going to take a few times before you get a good transition. And that's the actual lines for the basketball, the black. The black wasn't actually coming out that good, so again I just did a couple more practice prints until it came out correct, and eventually it did. I guess when you blow it out, and sometimes I guess something from the emulsion can stay in the screen and not remove very well. But eventually, if you do a couple practice prints, usually it does open up and let that ink pass through. And again, just trying to get a better transition, which, after 2, I think 2 passes with doing that transition is enough. I think after that, you're good to go to start printing on what you are going to be trying to print on. But for that black, for them lines in the basketball, it took me a couple more practice prints to get it completely open and for the ink to flow through well. So yeah, it's always going to be hit flash. Hit flash. I don't think I hit for the transition twice, but for the white, I did hit, flash, hit, and then I went to the color. So yeah, eventually, like I said, you can see here the black isn't flowing very well, but after that I did end up getting it. So that's where I get my shirts from, alldayprints.com. They're a good source for blank shirts, or they have hats, hoodies. They have a variety of things. They're, I believe, located in Tampa, Florida. So I live in Orlando, Florida. So they get to me pretty quick. I get the shirts probably 3 days after the order. And, you know, if you order about a little bit over $70, they'll do free shipping, which is amazing. I really like this company. So you're going to see here, I'm going to do white. I'm going to hit it once. I just turned on my flash, so I was checking the heat. So I'll do 2 hits of the white, 1 hit of the color. You see the white was still a little bit wet, so sometimes you could accidentally hit it while it's white, and the white will come up on the screen and mess up the next shirt. So that's something to look for. Make sure that flashed it enough. You don't want it completely dry, but you don't want the ink to come back up. So this will be my second hit on that, which usually is enough to really get it really well. But so I'll do 2 passes just to make sure. Now I'm using a GoPro here with the snap mount. It's on my chest. I would recommend looking into the snap mounts. It's a cool piece for if you have a GoPro. And then I'm gonna do I don't know if I do 2 hits here with the color. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, just 1 pass with the color. When you put on that white base, it's very great for using color on top. Whenever it's not a white shirt, you definitely want to use a white base underneath any color for it to really come through. So yeah, now I'm just going to hit it with that black, get those lines in the basketball. And there it is. The setup takes a little while, but once you dial in on everything, printing goes by very quick. I just printed 1 shirt in under, maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes. And it came out amazing. I was really happy with the result. I love the design. It's kind of inspired from Phoenix Suns. I kind of went with their colorway. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting me and commenting and liking my videos. I feel a lot of love, and I feel like I'm being embraced for the first time, and I just want to say thank you. It's a blessing to be able to have a YouTube channel and for people to actually watch the videos and reply and say good job and give me hints and pointers. So I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys just continue to support me, and I'm very motivated by you guys, so thank you very much.